What's up, Conroe High? Today is Thursday, November 14th. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Kelly, and in today's show we'll be talking about local Michelin Star restaurant and bird flu.
So stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. For the first time in Michelin's history, they have awarded stars to barbecue restaurants. Michelin awarded the star to 4 different restaurants, one of these historical stars being awarded to Corkscrew BBQ in Spring. Corkscrew is a family-owned restaurant that while they open at 11 a.m., customers line the block as soon as 8 to make sure they are able to get their hands on a bite to eat. The owners, Will and Nicole Buckman, have received many smaller awards throughout the time Corkscrew has been in operation. But when they were invited to the Michelin Guide Texas ceremony, they knew their hard efforts finally had a chance to be paid off. Once their name was called, owner Will said, "I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I kind of blocked out for a second." And so congratulations to our local Corkscrew BBQ on being one of the first barbecue restaurants to ever receive a Michelin star. In other news,
On Saturday, British Columbia officials dedicated Canada's first human case of H5 bird flu in a teenager. They first developed symptoms on November 2nd, with symptoms including pink eye, fever, and coughing. They were soon rushed to the hospital and hospitalized with acute respiratory distress syndrome. Public health officials have tested about 3 dozen contacts and haven't found anyone infected. Bird flu has infected around 450 dairy farms in 15 U.S. states since March, and 46 human cases since April. The World Health Organization says that the risk to humans is very low because it has been found in many cattle. There is no evidence of human transmission.
we will now take you to a quick commercial break.
Hey guys, y'all should get to class. That's a tardy bell.
Well, I'm not getting late to class, bro. Move.
Alright.
You too. Come to my office now. You can go to class now. Remember, Tigers, it's not great to be late. Be on time. Teacher will not pay for you to be late.
Hello Conroe, I'm Ivy here with your weather today. Today will be sunny with a high of 75 and a low of 45. Friday we should expect more sunny weather with a similar high of 75 and a low of 49. Into the weekend we should be looking forward to partly cloudy weather with a high of 78 and a low of 64. On Sunday, we should have cloudy weather with a high of 80 and a low of 68. Finally, for Monday, keep your umbrellas on your hands as we should expect 56% chance of rain with a high of 80 and a low of 68. And for today's fact, did you know ketchup was once used as a medicine for indigestion in the 1830s? Now let's take a look at our special segments for today.
I'm here with Sarah Yu, nominated Miss Short for this week's Teacher of the Week. I have just a few questions to ask you. What makes Miss Short stand out from other teachers?
She's really easy to talk to, and I feel really comfortable in her class because we can joke around.
And what is your favorite thing about being in her class?
We get to interact with a lot of animals, which is important to me because I'm going to the vet med career path.
Yeah, okay. And that's all. Thank you so much.
My name's Kaden, and I'm here with
Miss Short.
Where did you go to school, and what did you study?
I went to Sam Houston State University, and I studied agriculture education.
All right. What made you want to become a teacher?
I had a really great ag teacher in high school, and I thought that it would be really great if I could go back and give to my students what he gave to me.
Sweet. What makes you stand out from other teachers?
My students would tell you that I'm crazy and that I embrace the crazy.
What would you tell your students that are watching?
I would tell them to always keep pushing themselves, never give up, and they can do anything they put their minds to.
So why do they call you Miss Short?
That's my name.
Are you sure it doesn't contemplate for anything?
It's ironic because my husband's 6'4".
I'm going to take one more quick break.
Hey Jake, are you okay? You look really stressed.
I'm freaking out about this test. I don't think I studied good enough.
Don't worry, we went over everything in class. You'll be fine.
Thanks, I really needed to hear that.
What's up, Conroe High? I'm Wesley Big West Turner, and I'm here to bring you your sports report. Dogs are a man's best friend, but what do you call a dog that becomes a nation's best friend? You call him Ben. Those are the words of popular ESPN broadcaster Kirk Herbstreit in regards to his beloved dog Ben dying of cancer over the weekend. Ben became a social media superstar with his repeated appearances on ESPN broadcasts, mainly on their college game day program, where Kirk is a personality previewing the day's college football games. Ben became an icon in the college football world and on social media with his actions of just being a dog, and a good one at that. Ben was even named the Rose Bowl CHO, or Chief Happiness Officer. We send our prayers to Kirk and his family through these times. We love you, Ben. Next up, we have the Texans losing a close one-score game once again. Now, I don't care if you watch the NFL or even care about what I'm about to say, but I have some things that I need to get off my chest about this team, and I got a platform to do it. This team is supposed to be Super Bowl contenders, but they haven't played like it in weeks. This was just another example of the Texans being the Texans that we've known. The offensive line has been the worst part of the offense, the worst part of the entire team all year. They don't give C.J. Stroud time in the pocket. A majority of the time that he's dropping back, he's getting hit. And luckily he throws the ball away. Luckily he gets rid of the ball easily, or else he's going to get killed back there. And Stroud, even whenever he has time in the pocket, the very rare times that he does, he's not been as accurate as he has in years past. Mainly because he's going through what they call a sophomore slump in the NFL. And the wide receiver room, they've taken a hit with injuries to Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs, but nobody has stepped up. There have been drop passes, missed routes, miscommunications with the quarterback. The only good part about this offense is Joe Mixon, and he disregards the offensive line. He likes to bounce it outside and make stuff happen in the open field, which is what he's good at. Notice how I haven't mentioned the defense yet. That's because the defense seems like the only part of this team that actually cares about winning the game, because they ball out week in, week out. They have 5 interceptions on Jared Goff last week against the Lions. Will Anderson has become a dominant force on the defensive side, making a very strong case for Defensive Player of the Year. But now, Bobby Slowick. Bobby Slowick has got to be hands down one of the worst offensive coordinators I've seen this season. Hey, newsflash, it's kind of predictable when you run it up the middle on first down, run it up the middle on second down, throw it short on third down, and then you have to punt. That doesn't result in game winners. In the Packers' loss against the Texans on the final drive of the game, did Slowick try to draw up plays to get them in position to score a field goal or a touchdown? No, he got them in position to score a field goal to only tie the game, which then on the Packers' next drive, on their final drive of the game, they scored a game-winning field goal. Come on, man, what's going on? I can't with this team sometimes. You see me around campus, I wear my Texans hat proudly. I don't know if I can anymore. I get it that I shouldn't be mad about this because they're on top of the division. They're 6-4. But I'm mad at this because we losing games that we shouldn't be. We lost against the Jets. We shouldn't have lost against the Jets. They are an inferior team whenever we are supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. I'm done, dude.
My name's Caden, and I'm here with
Kylie Davis.
What's your grade?
I'm a senior.
For how long have you been in floral design?
This is actually my only first year that I chose to do it.
Like, why did you decide to be in floral design?
So my mom has always been like the crafty person, so I decided to like follow in her footsteps, I guess.
What is your favorite thing about this class?
Definitely the environment around it. Mr. Davis is a really good teacher, and he's super friendly, and everybody in it is also friendly. So,
what would you say to anyone who's interested in being in floral design?
Definitely do it. Even if you're not very crafty, he helps you a lot, and it just builds your confidence in being artsy, I guess. So.
And I'm here with
Lily, and I'm a junior.
How long have you been in floral design?
This is my first year doing floral design.
Why did you decide to be in floral design?
I decided because I was taking a lot of hard classes and I just kind of needed a break in between all of them.
What is your favorite thing about the class?
The teacher's really nice, Mr. Davis. He's my friend's dad, so I've known them for a while, and it's just an easy class, and we do a lot of fun things in there.
What would you say to anyone who would be interested in floral design?
I would say to do it because it's fun and it gives you a break in between all your other classes, and if you're in there with your friends, it's just a lot of fun.
Make sure to tune into all our upcoming shows. We will have an episode of KTIG 9 tomorrow. On Monday, we will have Just In. Wednesday, we'll have our Thanksgiving special and game time. Finally, on Thursday, we will have our special Thanksgiving episode of Cooking with Culinary.
Make sure to mark your calendars on KTIG's Christmas flick on the field on December 4th. We'll be showing the movie The Grinch. Tickets will go on sale next week. Also, CHS, remember to walk, talk, and stay to the right.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Total Recap. Make sure to keep up with us on Instagram at KTIG News or on our website at KTIGnews.com.
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to get notifications so you don't miss any KTIG shows. Remember, CHS, all Tigers achieve.